Perhaps the World War I-era Jenny, sitting in his father's Zionsville backyard, aimed young Jay Brill toward a lifetime of aviation and aerospace. Jay's love for military life developed from that man, a World War I Army Air Corps pursuit pilot and an Indiana Army Air Corps member. Graduating from Shortridge High School early, Jay Brill entered Purdue University School of Engineering at the age of 16, getting 2 years of study while awaiting his appointment to West Point. Upon graduation, he was commissioned a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force, assigned to Randolph Air Force Base for basic flight training, then advanced fighter training at Williams Air Force Base in Arizona. With a duty assignment to Carswell Air Force Base, Captain Brill directed service testing of the huge B-36 bomber, the world's largest operational aircraft. Returning to Purdue University, Jay earned his master's degree in aeronautical engineering and graduated in 1953. He was then assigned to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, working in the Nuclear Propulsion Division and later as a project officer for the High Energy Fuel Program. In 1956, he became Special Project Officer at Air Research and Development Command, Andrews Air Force Base, and in 1959 moved to Los Angeles to serve in the Ballistic Missile Division. From 1960 to 1962, he was assigned to NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center, contributing to the development of liquid hydrogen rocket technology. He returned to the Air Force in 1962 as chief of the propulsion branch and later the engineering division for the Gemini Launch Vehicle Directorate, supporting NASA's Gemini manned space program. After graduating with distinction from the Air War College in 1966, General Brill was assigned to Headquarters U.S. Air Force. There he served as chief of the Policy and Plans Group within the Directorate of Space and was subsequently appointed as the military assistant to the Assistant Secretary of the Air Force for Research and Development. After completing the Advanced Management program at Harvard Business School, he returned to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in July 1971 to serve as program manager for the AGM-86A SCAD, Subsonic Cruise Armed Decoy Program, at Headquarters Aeronautical Systems Division. He held that position until September 1973, when he was appointed Assistant Deputy Chief of Staff for Systems at Headquarters Air Force Systems Command. In December 1974, he assumed the role of deputy for the A-10 program within the Aeronautical Systems Division, AFSC, at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. In 1975, he was promoted to Brigadier General and continued his work on the A-10 program until his retirement in July 1978. General Brill's military decorations and awards include the Legion of Merit with Oak Leaf Cluster, Meritorious Service Medal, and the Air Force Commendation Medal. Transitioning to the civil world, Jay joined the then-new Department of Energy as the director of the Energy Technology Center in Pennsylvania. Next came the task of Deputy Undersecretary for our Strategic Petroleum Reserves. Brigadier General Brill served on the Defense Science Board, was an Associate Fellow of the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, a member of the Order of the Daedalians, a charter member of the Aviation Hall of Fame, a member of the Fighter Pilots Association, chairman of the board of the Harvard Business School Club of Washington, a member of the NASA Alumni League, and a member of Pi Tau Sigma and Tau Beta Pi Engineering Honor Societies.